All right, here we go. Hey Nick, appreciate you popping in over on this side. That was definitely a fun video to do. There was so much content to go through to try to come up with a video that wasn't more than like a half an hour. So figured I'd cut that down to about 18 minutes and got rid of a lot of the just nails and junk like that, and just got a lot of pictures of the weight because hey Talia, yeah, with the weight, dude. I mean, as you know, Nick, remember seeing those trucks full of stuff? Hello, Tom Kingery. Hello, Colt. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, so these guys, when they came up here, I only joined them for Salem, but the previous day they went to Boston. So between Boston and Salem, I think they ended up getting over 1,200 pounds of metal scrap in one day. Hello, Campion. Appreciate you popping in here. I know who you are. One of Tally's friends. All right, we're not going to flood the chat with that nonsense. But anyways, yeah, there was a lot of stuff pulled out of that water. That cauldron though, or Dutch oven, whatever Buddy says it may be, whether it was used for cooking or some black magic, who knows? All I know is it's sitting outside, and I haven't had any bad luck lately, so maybe that's all right, man. I appreciate you being along for the ride. There he is. There's Bucky. Bucky, you know what? I don't know what you got going on, but if you're around, I can send you a link or something. You don't need to be sorry for anything. No one's heartbroken. Come on now. Hey, Mike. You're not blue. I must be assuming that you're one of Talia's friends. What's going on, buddy? Buddy has popped on by again. Yeah, but anyways, so there was that, guys. They had done Boston the day before, did Salem that next day, and what was really, really cool is that we did have a fun time, Jason. God, the whole entire day, like I was saying through the video, there was something like 7 bikes, 2 or 3 e-bikes. We found a whole bunch of barriers, like maybe there were old parts of the fence or something that had fallen in, but there were big chunks of it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, let me send that over to you, Bucky, if you want. But anyways, I got a couple other cool things to show you guys too that came in over the week. I actually have a picture on my phone of the God, that light is brutal. Hang on. There we go. No light. It's still doing it. But you can see that's just a big pile of some of the scrap that was left over. Anyways. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff going on this week. Right up here, you guys already saw on one of the shorts. I did shout out everybody. The only other people I saw in here besides Campion was Mike, and I said hi to Mike. See? And now I'll say bye to Mike, and bye to whoever. Right. Anyways, so Chris Maybe Adventures sent me there's Jay. What's happening? Okay. All right. Anyways, bye. Jay don't play. What is good is I was showing off. I've been really jealous of you guys and your caltrops. And your boy out there, Chris Maybe, showing just how kind of a person he really is. I mean, heck, he put up that magnet that I won on your giveaway. You know, that came from Chris Maybe. caltrops come from Chris Mabey. He's a real dude, and he's awesome. I did get your stuff today too, Jay, and that's one thing I got right here in my hand. So I also won on Jay's giveaway. I won a Titan cover, which is absolutely amazing because I have the golden Titan, and it's kicked. It's not gold anymore. And she sent some other goodies in here too. She sent. Oh, that's the top to for the magnet. She sent a cool little Jay Don't Play keychain. That's kind of neat little thing there. That's going to go right onto my keychain. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. The snail trail did. I'll block our addresses, I guess. Yeah, your snail showed up. Well, if you did, it made it, so the blessing worked. But check this out, guys. So I'm going to an event in Boston on May. Lisa, who said hi to Lisa? Lisa snuck in? Did I see Lisa out there? What are you talking about, Lisa? Who's Lisa? Oh, there we go. Hello, Lisa. I didn't see you sneak in there. Good to see you in here. It's been a long time. Anyways, I'm doing an event in April, and it's kind of like a mixer for YouTube channels and stuff like that. And so I'm going to put together all these little swag bags, and I actually ordered bags from some vendor on YouTube. And check these things out, guys. I designed them myself. I wanted a black bag because we just do a lot of black and white stuff. But check this out. Check these bags out. That's enough to hold a sticker, a button, which I have, and some pens, which, I almost knocked my thing over there, and then some pens, because when you're at a mixer, who doesn't need a pen, you know? So I got Cape Cod Magnet Crew pens. You can't even see it, that sucks. Maybe I'll create a post or something like that, but it's very, very cool. Send you some info. I'll just send you the vendor link that I used, Jay, because they were super, super cool. And they were done relatively quickly. I don't know if I would call it a mixer. I used the wrong term. A meetup, okay, dude? Jeez. But no, I got invited to an event up in Boston, and there's going to be a lot of other YouTubers, I guess, there. This event was put on by YouTube, and I am a promotion, pardon my French, I'm a promotion whore. So I will literally promote myself to the best of my ability. Oh, I didn't get a link. What's happening here? It's coming, dude. It's coming. I gotta go to this one. It's incoming, dude. Incoming. Oh, I was logged into the wrong profile, dude. Rookie mistake. Here we go. Yeah, what other goodies do I have? So that's what I got in this past week. You do realize I have to bring them up, though, right? I can just keep that to myself. Kidding. Freaks. Weirdos. I did get something cool, though. In one of the... so when I got this hat this week, it's Madtown's hat. Because Anita was at the event, too. And in the package with the hat that she gave me, I got one of County Seats chips. And it's a pink one. I know T has been on her pink kick lately. So that was a cool item to get. But I'm digging this hat. Not usually the type of hat I wear because it's got one of those flat brims, and I'm 51 years old and I'm not cool enough to wear a flat brim. But I dig it. It's kind of a cool hat. See if it zooms in on her logo there. There we go. Madtown Magnets. Not too shabby. There we go. Dude, you're actually like horizontal today. Oh, you're not horizontal. It just looks like that.
What's up?
What's going on, dude? How are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what? What'd you do?
I can hear an echo.
Oh, can you? I wonder if it's me.
It's always you.
It is always me, but like literally this time, dude, I'm only using the mic and stuff on the laptop. I'm not using any of these extra anything because I wanted to try to get rid of the echo. So I don't know what it is.
That is weird. I can hear me.
You can hear you. Does this sound like an echo to anybody else? Anyone?
Yeah, I
People?
close my YouTube, so I know that.
Echo for sure, but only when Bucky talks. So it's you.
I don't know how.
Lisa's saying what's up. Only on you. Yep, even Jason says it too. It's not me this time, bro, dude. Not me this time.
Well, how the heck is that from?
What?
Closing everything.
Closing everything. There you go. That's strange. I
Yeah.
don't know why we have so many echo problems. Take advantage of the echo. I want to hear you yodel. There you go, yodel, dude. Doesn't work for me. I'm going to go into my settings and see. Installation. Does he still echo? Oh, you just tried to come up through another one. Let me remove this one. And put it back there. All right. How's that
How's
sound?
that?
To me, you don't echo.
Oh, that's good. I can't hear me anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the heck happened there.
I don't know, man. I'm going to kick your other guy out here, though. Oof.
That's good. Kick him out.
Oh, I don't know if I do that, though, if it removes your other one. So I'm not going to do that. There it goes. Everybody says better. So it's gone. It was you.
So you had a good time out there, huh?
We did, man. It was pouring rain, but there was so much junk. Like, and I had been up to Salem before and got nothing.
Really?
Yeah, so I was shocked. I mean, I barely pulled out 10 pounds my first time, and we pulled out 700 pounds in 2 hours.
That's amazing. My gosh.
Yeah. That's a lot of weight.
Bet y'all were beat.
I was. I had shown up an hour before those guys, and I was just catching nothing. I actually thought that the day was going to go south.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like at the beginning of my video, I'm just catching like really tiny stuff. And as soon as we moved inside of that little weird area that we were at, that's where all the stuff was.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Man, I wish I could have made that one. That was one of my bucket list places to magnafish.
We're not going anywhere, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'll eventually make my way up there. I will.
I'll tell you, even that spot in Salem, I bet you we could go back there 4, 5, 6 times and still be pulling stuff out of there.
Katie, come on, get in there. Get in the tub.
Yeah.
I'm giving the dogs a bath. Come on.
I'm about to get a new one.
Ooh, look, she's all green. I mowed, and she went rolling around in the grass.
Yeah. We don't have grass yet. It's not warm enough.
It was getting pretty tall in my backyard. I had to get it done.
Yeah, but anyways, your dog there, man, it reminded me. I went and met one last week. I don't know if you remember, like a year ago when I had my big guys. I had 2 big Great Pyrenees.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've both passed in the past year. So
Oh, God, that's sad.
I saw a rescue post come up on my feed, and I reached out, and it happened to be a guy that was only like 20 minutes away. And usually people are, in another state that I see these postings from. So I immediately went up there with our dogs. We still have a Jack Russell. I brought him up there to meet him, and the 2 of them got along great.
That's awesome. Jack Russells I love a Jack Russell.
He's a little crazy. He's part Chihuahua too, so he's nuts.
Yeah. A little feisty.
Yeah, he is. Sassy, and he also is like, he's scared all the time. He just sits there and shakes all day long.
He needs some of that
because his ears are like floppy. You can see when he's shaking because his ears just go.
Get in there. Get in the tub. Come on. Get in there. Good girl. None
of my dogs would ever get in a tub, dude. They hated.
I actually made There's a pretty funny short on my channel of her. Like I put a song on there and it's, what you gonna do with that big fat butt? And she's wiggling. And then the
Yeah,
wiggle,
right.
wiggle, wiggle. Oh my God, it was hilarious. She did it perfect too.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on, girl.
I can't wait for this guy to come over. You know, he is a rescue. The people that had him, they had him since he was a puppy. He's 7 years old, and they got pregnant and decided that since they were having a baby, they were just going to put him down. And he's 7. You know what I mean? Like he's got at least another 5 to 7 years left in him, even though he's a big breed. And so one of their cousins was like, "No way, dude!" And they just took the dog, and they were like, "We're going to make sure he finds a home. You're not killing him." And those are the people that I've been dealing with, is the ones that took him from the cousin. You know?
How could you do that? My gosh.
Yeah. How could anybody do that? I mean, like this animal has shared your life for 7 years, and you're just gonna put him down?
Well, he's done. He's good. Had a good ride. No, that's not how.
Why not just rehome him? Like, sorry, this is going to be too much, but let's find him a good home.
Right, absolutely.
Not let's kill him.
Man, this morning I got into work and a guy I work with came in. He goes, "My God, I just hit a dog on my way to work, and it's unalive." And I was like, "Dude, how are you coming to work? I don't think I could handle that."
Yeah, I would have gone right home. I would have literally gone home and told my boss, "Hey, I just hit a dog. Like,
yeah, and oh my God,
can't handle this."
I think it was a golden retriever. He said, and that's terrible, man.
That's horrible.
Felt bad.
I couldn't imagine that. I mean, like I feel bad enough hitting a squirrel.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely, yeah.
I remember
those little squirrels have it coming. They dart out. They try to make you crash.
those little bastards.
I couldn't hit a squirrel either.
A long time ago, like when I was maybe 20 years old or something, I drove cabs, and it must have been a dark night or something, but I hit a skunk, and our garage was open 24/7, and that was good because the skunk had lodged itself under the car.
Oh my gosh.
Under the cab. So like I had that dead skunk smell, spray skunk smell for half hour till I got back to the shop, and I was just like, "Here, take this stupid car, fix this, get that thing out of there." Yeah.
Is this water loud? I can turn the mic off.
No, it's not loud. It's all good. It would be like hitting a kid, absolutely. There we go. Letting them adjust down there. Your pup seems to be great.
Oh, she's awesome. I trained her well with the bath time.
Right.
And then I got another one to do too.
There we go.
You were supposed to give me a bath a week ago.
Buddy.
You're supposed to give you a bath a week ago? What the hell's wrong? What's the hell's up with that?
Hey, run your business. I'll tell you what. You run your business too. That's it.
Come here, girl. Come on.
I don't know why everybody's quiet. I might have to put my headset on.
How's it going, Nate? I might be quiet because I'm in my shed.
It's going, dude. There's some weird echo. I'm going to put these things on and see what happens.
Could be me. I'm in my shed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
myself.
No, that's weird. You can't hear anything.
Get your foot back in there.
I'm not trying to be quiet. What's up, Roger?
Why is
Girl, no. Not yet.
Why is Kimmy trying to get me to
All
turn
sorts of
her
stuff going on around here.
You're not going to eat me. Bye, John.
Can't hear a dang thing that you're saying, dude. Buddy. Yeah, you're completely silent.
Buddy Biggs.
Pause.
I'm in my
Rather
shed.
Vegas away from be able to hold
There
you
he
down.
is.
Are you? I'm not. I don't have you muted. But I don't hear you.
I can hear him.
You can hear me?
Oh, you know
Well,
what?
that's
It
cool,
came
'cause
up.
I don't
on my
want to talk to Nate anyway. I just want to talk to Bucky.
Hey, what's up?
headset. There we go. It actually came across my. For some reason, it went over to microphones.
Hey, Nate.
Weezer.
You do what, Talia?
Weezer.
Weezer. Saying hi.
Look at the...
Did you say Weezer?
Yep, that was Weezer. She got a Weezer shirt on.
Oh, nice.
See?
Heck yeah. Blue Album. That is.
What is going on, Jack?
Weezer is friggin' awesome. Can you hear me now?
Nate, you got the print things.
Did what?
You got the print things.
I got what print thing? Yeah, oh yeah, I got the. That was another thing I got this week too, guys. And Talia just brought it up to me.
Where is it?
It's right over there. But I got a heat transfer press. I think I was telling you that, Bucky. But I was waiting. I was waiting until today. I don't know where Buddy just went. She's actually grabbing the envelopes today. Or now. Yeah, she's gonna pull them out. I got transfers today, and I already have shirts, so I may even try to make one or two after this. Just to
I
see
like those shirts you use. Those Gildan. Is that the
right?
brand?
And that's what I bought again. Was I bought like the Gildan 5000s just
Yeah,
because.
those are good. Just like the Richardson trucker hats. I love those.
Right. Let's see if we can hear him this time. Can we hear you?
You already opened it. Wait,
I think he's just doing a Brockton.
Oh yeah, he's just doing.
I might be. I might be. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you loud
enough.
loud and proud.
Yeah, right.
Turn it around so that way you can see it the actual right way. There you go. So those are the transfers, and I just bought like 20 black shirts.
Oh no.
And I bought big transfers like that, and I bought some smaller ones to go like just up in the chest. So I'm not going to do them all just like this. I'm going to do some with the smaller.
I'm definitely going to do it like this.
Humada.
Yeah, like these ones, the smaller ones. Yeah, flip that around. You're
That's awesome, dude.
Backwards.
Dude, we finally got a printer, and it's a junky, crappy old printer. It was new in the box, but it's been sitting around for several years, and it's like the cheapest one, and we can't get it to work. So I can't make any T-shirts again. But my wife actually got one of those T-shirt presses for Christmas, too.
That's what I have. Yeah, I bought the whatever it's called, Vivor or something, and it's a 5-in-1, so I can do hats too. I can do mugs. I can do tumblers. I can do all sorts of stuff with it.
No.
Which all I want to do is make hats and shirts. I don't want to go crazy with merch. Just hats and shirts.
I think our friend Dirt Devil is going to make me a couple of more Buddy Biggs mugs soon because they were a big hit. I only had a couple of them made, and they were gone like that. So,
does Roger make mugs?
He does, in fact.
Huh.
I don't know if he does it for everyone or if it's just something he did for me. He does stuff to him.
Right.
My sister finally made a website, so I'll be putting my stuff up on that and on my channel.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You can like commission artists.
You'll have coffee cups soon. Awesome.
Since you can hear me now, hello to Leah and hello to Carolina and the boys, wherever they might be.
Yo.
Carolina is behind the curtain. Talia's over there, and
Carolina's behind the curtain.
calling it downstairs. Yeah, because right behind this is the kitchen. That's why I put up this little. That's why I put this little divider thing up.
Yeah, I thought it was so you could like change your clothes in the same room as people, like the old school.
No, I'm 51. I don't care if I'm in the same room anymore.
There's this artist.
There's an artist.
He's very popular, so of course he'd have more money. But I'm just saying, instead of using like AI art, because you have like all the sometimes cards AI art, like that's their own.
Right, but it is.
Well, sort of, but they're calling it like they made it themselves. Like
Right.
they're saying it like they made it themselves, but they didn't. And it's kind of mockery of it. There's other people who spend like 18 hours in work. Like legitimately, he will commission like a bunch of artists just to do a bunch of stuff, and he supports a lot of things. And it's really nice.
The gamer, what's happening?
Because you usually like never see that in the music industry.
Yeah. What else did we have to show? That was a lot of stuff, dude. Did you see the caltrops that Chris Maybe sent me, dude?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Oh heck yeah!
Friggin' caltrops.
I have one caltrop that
I have 3.
Lisa, Michigan Adventures in Michigan with Lisa actually won it on one of the giveaways on one of the Magnificent channels, and she donated to me instead.
That's awesome.
It's a very cool thing for my knickknack shelf.
Yeah, like Chris maybe is not the only one that's heard stuff like that. A while back, I was talking about finding square nails and stuff, and then George Robinson from Real Deal sent me like 5 square nails in the mail.
Heck yeah!
Yeah.
If I go find 5 of them in my yard right now, I'll get my detector.
You think you could find square nails in your yard?
Yeah.
You know what I found in mine when I first got that detector? I took it around the yard, and we found because the guy that lived here before us was a painter, and so I found paint cans buried in the dirt.
Oh
Like
my God.
he would literally just dig down and he would just throw the cans in there and cover it up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was horrible.
A lot better, huh?
Bucky, look out! The Easter Bunny's right behind you.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Eggs. Give me my eggs, boy. Where's my candy basket?
Rocking his
Holy
turtle
crap.
shirt. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
He knows what's up.
Ooh, here's the house show.
What's going on over there, buddy? You falling asleep, dude?
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking tired. I got up wicked early, and I was basically doing yard work, raking, bagging up debris and crap like that all freaking day long. I'm tired, man.
Yeah, you know what? I installed a lighthouse today with cable.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the Highlands Lighthouse. It's actually one of the oldest ones in the U.S. And it's next to the oldest golf course as well. It was opened up in like the late 17 to early 1800s.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Very cool. Very cool. And they need some cable TV up in there, huh?
They just got internet because they have like a little gift shop down below. You know,
when I did cable back in the day, I installed cable in a very historical house in Stoughton, Massachusetts, and I forget how old it was, 1700s, whatever. And I wasn't supposed to put a plastic friggin' thing on the outside of the house, and I did. I wasn't supposed to put it on the outside of the house because of the appearance of the old house, and I did. And they didn't want to pull the whole draw.
Right. Yeah, they what you call it? I did one. You know, Honey Pot Farm, the apple place that you can pick in like Hudson, Mass.
No, but it sounds like a fairy tale. You want to go together? We can pick apples.
Honey Pot Hill? No. But anyways, so it's been an apple farm for, I guess, like, you know, a couple hundred years, and that house at one point in time was used during the Underground Railroad. And so when I was there doing some cable stuff at the actual house, they showed me, I'm like, I need to know like where the splitters were. And they pointed to this little spot down by the stairwell. And they're like, oh, it's down there. They're like, but that's where people used to be hidden when people would come. And they're like, I wouldn't go to that area. I'm like, well, I have to. It's where like all the cable is.
So what are they trying to tell you? It's haunted or something, so don't go down there?
Yeah, they basically told me not to go down there. So luckily I grabbed like a hook and I reached up and I grabbed it and changed it, but I didn't go in that hole. No, thank you.
I'll go down there at midnight.
I'm good with these haunted places, especially at night.
Yeah.
Shane's about to do an all night ghost hunting thing.
Cool. You know me, I'm wicked. I'm an extremely jaded person. I don't believe in any of it.
You're like, move it along.
Yeah, I just don't care about that stuff.
So what's up with you lately here? So now that it's getting warmer and you can't ice fish anymore, what are you going to do?
I've been pretty busy with family and home. Now my son has baseball started up already. So now it's like, you know, 3 days a week at least I'm going to be caught up down the baseball field. And that takes up a lot of time. Like tomorrow night he has practice. So I'm going to have to do my Friday Night Live late tomorrow. Because he has, you know, he's going to have baseball practice. I don't know about every Friday night, but tomorrow night. So, and it's just, so also friggin' springtime. I'm trying to clean my garage, my cellar, my shed, my yard, my home. And there's just been too much to do. So I haven't gone out to do too much else, you know, but yeah, I'm excited. Do you know why I'm excited?
I have no idea, dude.
You know, like Roger, Dirt Devil, and a lot of us now are dabbling in the gold prospecting and panning and all that kind of stuff. Well, I ordered a custom-made sluice from our friend Carl Miller from Miller Outdoors. He lives up in Maine. And, I can't wait to go checking these. And I ordered him custom sluice. He already mailed it today. He built it as soon as he got back from his vacation. He mailed it today. I'll probably have it on Monday. And now, like, the next time I go to Rogers Camp or if I go to New Hampshire or Maine or something like that, I will only have to bring home I'll be able to bring home a lot more concentrates. Like, the concentrates from the sluice is about 1%, if that, of the dirt you put through it. right?
Right.
So like
Yeah,
I recently brought home 3 huge buckets of dirt, right? That would have fit in a Gatorade bottle if it was only the concentrates I brought home. So now that I have the sluice, next time I go travel and I'm getting the river, like I said, I'm only going to have to bring home concentrates. So if I bring home a whole bucket of concentrates, that's going to be a lot of gold bearing material. So it's going to be a lot better. I'm excited.
absolutely.
Can't wait to
That'll
see that thing in action, buddy.
What's that?
Can't wait to see it in action.
Oh, dude, me neither.
let me
And
know.
Lisa, I want to go detecting so bad. Some company, Nate, you know how I've tried to email a few companies to get things for my channel to test and things like that, and I've
Right.
had no luck. Some company emailed me and they're like, "Hey, we want to give you a metal detector." And I'm like, "Oh yeah?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, well, okay." And they're like, "Okay, cool. What's your address?" And I just was like, "Well, they're not asking me for any other information or anything." I was like,
Right.
"Okay, here's my address." And it's been almost a month and I ain't heard back from them.
Let me ask you: is that Omo?
I can't tell you. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe something like that. I don't know.
Because there's been a company named Omo, and they did the same thing. They reached out to me, and I only have 2 detector things, so I don't know why they would reach out to me because I've only got 2 videos, and
Yeah.
one of them,
Well,
I
maybe
think
when I
actually,
agreed, maybe when I agreed and sent him my address, they were gonna say, okay, we're gonna watch this guy's channel, and if he's gonna, and if he does more detecting channels, content, we'll be like, okay, he's our guy. I don't know, but I don't like that they asked me my address and then they didn't contact me again because that makes me feel creeped out, like they're
For sure.
fishing.
Absolutely.
yeah, I gave that Omo place my address to send something, and it has been probably 2 months. So I wonder if someone's just trying to collect addresses.
Could be, could be.
Oh,
But then,
fun,
if you
man.
got the same email as me, when you touched the link in chat, it brought you over to Amazon and actually showed that machine, right?
Okay.
So, we'll see. Whatever. I want to
Right.
go detecting.
Yeah, I would love to go detecting too, but I don't think I'm up for the mud right now. I mean, I know you get really nasty in magnet fishing, but I don't want to be like digging mud holes.
Yeah.
But when everything dries up, I would love to actually like get my first decent coin this summer. I've only caught like, modern change that people have dropped. Oh, Mason Merck is in here, and here you go. They did a product review for Omo, which is the same
Oh,
company.
Mason Merck, what's going on? Tomcat Josh, hello.
Tomcat, what's happening? What did you
Yeah,
What
man,
did you
you
think
never
of
know.
that, Mason Merck, of the
Dude,
Omo?
I've been metal detecting for 2 years now, right? And I don't go very often. I don't really, I'm not an expert of it, and I don't go that much. But I've already found a Baba dime, a silver Baba dime from 1903. I've already found 3 Mercury dimes. I found a Buffalo Head nickel. I found a bunch of wheat pennies, and like lots of money in pocket change. Like
They really should send you that detector, buddy.
What's that?
They really should send you that detector.
I know. They don't know what they're missing. Oh, well. Hey, whatever. Hey, I don't need them. They need me, and I don't give a damn.
There you go. I haven't found anything really cool that I would want to review. So I haven't, I did the jacket at the beginning of winter because I needed a heated jacket, and I reached out to people and they sent me one. But I haven't reached out to anybody else since, and no one else has reached out to me. And
Hey, well, Mason is saying that it took them a month and a half to get the detector from them. So maybe we are going to get it. I did actually about a week ago. It had been, I don't know, at least a couple of weeks. So I sent a quick email back, and I said, "Hello again. I just wanted to check in or something like that. The warm weather's here, and I'm ready to do some detecting. Take care. Whatever. Forget about me."
And did they respond back yet?
They wanted to send us a regular detector, but we are loyal to MindLab and to Nocta, so we let them send a handheld underwater. Oh, cool! Yeah, I did see that brand also offers those cool underwater detectors. It's basically kind of like, it's almost just like a pinpointer. It's got a handle and it's got a big round pad about maybe 4 or 5
like a
inches.
small coil, right?
And and it only detects down to a couple of inches, but you can snorkel all around with it. And most stuff is shallow down there, and those things are cool. Those things are real cool.
Maybe if they haven't sent anything yet, we could do exactly that type of thing, Roger. Actually, who recently did something similar did like a dive type of video. Bryce, the guy from Battle Magnets Outdoors Weekly or whatever, his most recent video, he did kind of like a snorkeling thing because they went to a place where you could see in the water, and there were like 9 safes already. So all he had to do was snorkel to find them, and it was nice, clean water. There was a whole bunch of stuff in the ground itself, and he found a gun just sitting on in the water. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because he was able to snorkel to a part of it, and I thought it was awesome. I think it added a nice little dynamic to swim a little bit.
There's a pond where I found 4 Indian. Oh, that's another thing I found metal detecting. Indian head pennies. There's a pond that has a beach and a lifeguard stand. I found 4 Indian head pennies there. But anyway,
Right.
during the summertime they put out docks and a ton of people swim there and everything. And I've really been wanting to go snorkel in there with my metal detector and detect underwater there. My Nocta Simplex Ultra says it will go underwater up to about 9 feet,
Right.
but I was using it underwater in Maine last year, and it blew the speaker.
Oh, that's no
Just
bueno.
been using it underwater, and now it's kind of messed up. It's real quiet and weird. And there's some mist on the very inside of the LCD screen display and everything like that. So even though it says you can use it underwater, I don't think it's really that. I don't want to do that anymore.
Right. Merck says once you receive the detector, they're going to reach out to you every week until you post something. Of course,
Good,
that's the way it goes.
good. I'm actually very eager to do it. I'm actually very, very eager to do it. So if you're listening,
Yeah. Omo, if you hear us, send the damn detectors.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, I'm eager to do it because I've wanted this for a while, for companies to give me things that I could actually use outdoors and enjoy.
Right.
And I think I'm eager to do fun videos showcasing it and talking about what's good about it. So
I used to do a lot of review stuff. When I was in a metal band, I was like really into like trading tapes and things like that with other bands. And right when the internet first started, I had created an online magazine, and so bands would literally just send me demos. And once I started doing that, then the labels started paying attention. I even had Metal Blade Records sending me free stuff all the time just to review. Like that's how.
that's cool.
Yeah. Then I moved on to books after that because I got into like reading like particular genres of books, and so I would review them for people, and they would send me boxes of books all at the same time. It was awesome.
Nice.
But I love doing that type of stuff. Send me free stuff. Let me talk about it.
Heck yeah.
Do unboxing and a hunt video. There you go.
Now Bucky, Bucky's back, right? Magnet fishing and all that. I only learned how to do remix to make shorts out of my live streams like recently during the winter from Brockton. For like 2 years, people have been telling me, "Oh, you have to make shorts out of your live streams," and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I was like clipping it, but then it gives you a link, and I couldn't post it to shorts. I didn't know how to do it. I finally learned recently from Brockton to do the remix. And I was telling Bucky about that, and he's doing a lot of great shorts from his lives.
Oh, is that how you're doing it now, Bucky?
Again.
Those are all
single-handedly saved my channel from extinction.
Say that again. Say that again because I'm going to come after you for a percentage. I got to talk to my legal team.
Buddy single-handedly saved my channel by just saying the word remix.
Hey, I do a lot of things single-handedly.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Hey, boy. Come on.
I'm getting all loopy. I'm gonna make bad jokes.
Yeah. So I was telling Bucky earlier, buddy, that on Saturday we're gonna get a second visit from this dog that might need some rehoming. He's gonna come. I've already met him, and
what kind
now
of dog
he's
did you say it was?
at the house. It's a Great Pyrenees. He's big.
Great Pyrenees. Okay.
Oh, Great Pyrenees, cool. I love him.
Awesome, man.
My last 3 dogs have been Great
along
Pyrenees. Yeah, I know the breed. I know what he needs. I mean, I also know that I kind of failed my dogs towards the end of their lives. I mean, I got really, really busy and I didn't do everything that I should have. So, learn from my mistakes. And then this dog's in very good hands.
Oh, today was such a beautiful day. Before I even got to work on my yard work, I took Buddy around the neighborhood a couple of times, and he was just strutting his stuff today. He was so happy. It was sunny, but a little bit cold.
They are
As I
big
was mowing
babies.
the grass, my dog Sadie was rolling around in the fresh cut grass and turned green.
That
Why
was
they're getting fat.
Yeah. The very first Great Pyrenees I had actually liked,
No.
she did a lot of marking with her neck. Like she would rub up against things. And so if she saw like a bag of shit, she thought that, that was like a dog's marking and somehow the dog was going to come back and sniff it. So she would stick her neck in the shit.
Oh,
You said a bad
God.
word. You said a bad word.
It's just shit. It's fine, buddy. Relax. I'll take the
Jack is back.
Jack's back.
Jack is back. All right.
But yeah, so whenever she would get out of the house, that was my fear. Like if she took off all on her own, I'm like, oh no, she's gonna come home covered in crap again. And sure enough, covered in crap every single time. Yeah, they're great dogs, Jack. I've had 3. If this guy chooses that he's comfortable to stay here, then this will be the 4th one I've had. Yeah. You look like you're in shock, buddy. What happened?
What?
You look like you're in shock. What happened?
No, I was laughing about a joke in my head that I can't say. So
Oh,
He always does that. Like he'll say things and be like, "Oh, I can't say it." Nope.
yeah, it's what you call a tease right there. It's a tease. And he won't say it over in his channel either.
hey, listen.
Do I need to get the censor button?
One can choose to behave well, even if they're a little tapped in the head, and I'm making that choice right now. There you go.
Yes, it does. Yep. See, Tomcat remembers that stupid thing of Talia's with the chocolate starfish on the bottom.
Oh my God. Where'd you get that?
Oh my God.
She literally got that at a Build-A-Bear.
A Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ryan, what's going on?
Dry
No,
Valley.
I'm
What's
not
happening?
flavored water.
Yeah, and she she really, really loves that thing. And whenever she's around the camera, she will bring the butthole with her.
What is this? What is this butthole thing?
You'll have to look back at some of my shorts. She went to New York for a few days with this thing for school. And when she came back, she had a new bear that she had got to Build-A-Bear.
Mm-hmm.
And she showed it to me, and then she shows me its rear end. And sure enough, it has a chocolate starfish.
Really?
Yeah, for its butthole.
For poop.
All right.
It's real. And they sell it to children.
I mean,
She chose the bear. She didn't have to choose that bear.
I think if it was an option, and if I don't really like teddy bears or anything, but if I did, and I think if it was an option, I'd want my teddy bear to have a butthole, because then
Bear's got a poop too.
right?
Everybody poops.
Everybody deserves a butthole. I'm gonna start. What do they call that?
Classic.
What do they call that? I'm gonna start a big thing where people march and carry signs that everybody deserves a butthole.
It's called a protest.
Yeah.
What are we protesting? Buttholes? Or
No,
the
I
lack-
don't protest.
lack of-
Spread the word. Spread the word.
Tri-Valley says they need to meet up with them in Topeka in May.
What's up, Tri
Topeka.
Valley? Topeka? That's an hour away. I'll do it.
Topeka.
Nate, I haven't flown since the year 2001. I haven't flown since 2001. I think one of these days I might have to learn how to get on a plane again. Because there's places I want to go. One of those places is Kansas.
Well, you know what you do is you do what Carolina does. Carolina hates to fly. Like, I'm telling you, dude, she's petrified. And
I'm not afraid of flying.
she'll take something that knocks her out.
Yeah, I used to just get really drunk every time I flew, but that wasn't enough after a while.
Yeah, and that's usually just generally not a good idea because if something goes sideways, buddy goes sideways real fast.
Who, me? No.
Yeah, come on now.
Just Jen. Hello.
How are you? Oh, I just noticed that Tri-Valley's not blue here. Just talking about you, Carolina, and that you don't like to fly.
For me?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Talking about how you don't like to fly and you usually take lots of stuff to knock yourself out.
Yeah.
I'll go on a little plane like a Cessna, or I'll go on a helicopter right now. I love it. I like to
Right.
fly. I can't stand the claustrophobia of being in a plane with a bunch of people in such a small area. And it's like, oh, I have to suddenly take a crap, but the food cart is going by. Or like they told you, you know, don't get up right now because seatbelts and all this stuff. Or if you sit next to somebody who's like smelly or annoying, things like
I
that.
get that, right?
An helicopter would be a no for me.
A helicopter will be a no-no for her, she says.
Oh, I like helicopters. I like small planes.
Yeah,
I
small
went to
planes.
fly in so many helicopters back in the day. Like
Did
so
you?
many different kinds of helicopters.
Well, because that's what you do in the military. You just jump in whatever it is they send you. They're like, get in.
Well, specifically, we went to Iceland for about a month, just barely over 3 weeks. And you know it's an island, and so we
Good to see you,
went.
Lisa.
We trained all over the entire island, and we would fly in not only Blackhawks but old school Hueys in Chinooks, which are really cool. You know what those ones are? The big giant ones with the two propellers. And we flew all over that island pretty much every day, and it was really cool.
Right. That's one place I'd like to go is Iceland. So you've seen the aurora then, like literally right there, huh? Or did you not see it? Were you
When
not there?
no, when I was there, and I think it was July. I'm not really sure. It was the middle of summer, and it was not really dark at all. It would get mostly dark, like kind of like twilight dark, for about an hour, but it was mostly light 24 hours a day. At the time of day at the time that I was there. But I'll tell you what, I've been to Hawaii too. And everybody knows that Hawaii is a gorgeous, beautiful, amazing volcanic island. Jen Show went to Hawaii recently. Iceland is equally beautiful. It's different, you know, but it's so amazing. All the mountains were I mean, this is a long time ago. This is like 1990. So I had a something like that. So I had a 110 film camera, and all the pictures I took were terrible. But the mountains were so beautiful, all different colors and everything like that. And everything's on the ocean. A lot of places you're right on the ocean and everything like that. It was cool. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
That would be cool, Brian.
I haven't been anywhere over in Europe yet. I've never gone over that part of the pond. I've only been down to a couple Caribbean places and like Canada. That's all I've done for traveling. I've been to 42 of the 50 states, though. I've traveled a bunch within the country. We got just about everything here. You know, you've got canyons, mountains. You know, we've got Louisiana, which is just basically a big swampland. We've got everything.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, hopefully, Brian, that would be cool, man. If I could get down that way down that way one of these years. Oh man, so many things I want to do. I want to get a mini. What's that?
Sorry.
Just saying, I appreciate Jen's comment. You guys been killing it lately. Amazing finds in the country. Appreciate it.
Dude, Bucky got that friggin' 357 revolver on his live stream. What was that, like 2 weeks ago now? A week ago?
That
was insane.
I was supposed to hear back on that today, but the officer never called back. Or yesterday. So I'm going to call again tomorrow.
They must not be super worried about it. If you said it was
I
super
hope they're not
crusty,
worried about it, 'cause I want that thing back.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, I know what you call it, Nick Magnet Junkie. He actually found one that he even by law doesn't have to turn in. It was like an antique from like the 1890s.
Yeah, there's no numbers or anything. You can keep it.
Nothing.
Cool.
Yeah, and it was
That's why I got to keep the first gun I had, or the first pistol.
Because it was super old like that?
It was 1920, German Heinrich Ortiz.
Here in Massachusetts, if it's anything after 1899, we have to return. That's what a cop in Concord told me was 1899.
That's crazy. Huh.
Yeah,
dude, up in Concord, Massachusetts, that area, Sudbury River, everything like that. There's a lot of nice pike fishing up there.
I found two guns back to back in Concord. I pulled up
I've
a
gone
hen.
magnet fishing twice in my life. The first time I got a 12 gauge.
I know that's
That's
crazy.
my entire magnet fishing history. I got a 12 gauge once, and I got a spoon once. And I got a
Just
spoon once. I got a spoon once.
call it a wrap after that, you know? Kind of looks. He's watching his dog. That's what he's doing. Unless anybody watched the early part and actually saw the dog get in, it kind of looks like you're doing some weird stuff over there.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to like point that out. Like, how does this look?
Right.
Dog salon. This is gonna be Bucky's new channel. Dog salon content only.
Man,
He's gonna be doing the nails and all that kind of stuff.
People would love it, I bet, because it's the same voice.
People watch strange stuff, you know.
Puppy.
Oh, that was another dog. That's the different dog.
Boy.
My dog runs around the house mental. After I take him out of the tub and I dry him off, he runs around in circles like 100 miles an hour.
Really? Yeah. Doc does that when he goes outside. There's not enough room for him to run around in here. So what do you have coming up though? So now that it is warmer weather, you doing anything this weekend? I don't know what I'm doing yet. I might go to I found a local place in Mashpee maybe.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Mashed beef sandwich. I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm gonna
That's
go
an
magnet
actual-
fishing tomorrow night, possibly.
Oh yeah.
I don't really know what I'm doing this weekend, but I know I need to go fishing and or go metal detecting. And I haven't thrown a magnet in a while. And geez, I don't even know.
It's been rainy, warm, cold. It doesn't know what it's doing.
Listen,
And then
I don't stay
sometimes
up
a
this late.
combination of all three.
I just realized it's friggin' 9 o'clock at night. What the hell am I doing? I gotta go to bed soon. And I just started feeding my cleanup buddy because I'm a friggin' lunatic.
Why? I would do it too if I had it, but
Thirsty Thursday, you're all right.
Uh-huh.
yeah. Town and waters. That's what old guys do on Thirsty Thursdays. Drink water.
That's all I'm drinking tonight.
Pirate water. Yar. I got that pirate water. I'm definitely drinking water.
Yeah.
Yar.
That was it. I had a lot of shit I got sent this week.
Yeah, me too,
Yeah.
dude. Thanks for everything you sent, man. That was awesome. I was blown away.
Absolutely. That was what you had won. Like that was the 1,000th giveaway, and like I'm like 90 away from 4,000.
I
So
swear, dude, I sent you the address, but I didn't. Could
Yep.
have sworn.
Okay. All right, it's all good. Kansas is at the upper 80s this weekend. No way.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be beautiful, warm. It was
Upper
75
80s?
today. That was
You
70.
gotta be kidding me. Hey, Nate, I don't know what it's going to be like this weekend here. I know that it's going to be kind of rainy tomorrow, I think, early, but then the afternoon's going to be like meh, like kind of gray and cold, I think. My son's got baseball practice tomorrow night, and I know I'm going to be freezing just sitting there at the baseball field.
Yep, it's that time of the year. Baseball's starting. You're going to be busy with that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Take me
I
out.
love it. I love it. I love it. But it's like at least 3 days a week, I'm, pretty much busy with that in the big hunk of a day,
Right. When my older son was like maybe 15 or 16, he was really into playing baseball, and he got himself on like this other league besides just the high school one, and so it was high school baseball during the week, and then this intramural league on the weekend. So literally, it was like almost every day.
I didn't even notice how big of a growth spurt my son had over the winter.
Yeah.
None of his baseball stuff fit him anymore, not even his helmet. We had to get him new shoes, new cleats for baseball, and he's a men's size 10 now. He's 11 years old.
Wow.
And I'm pretty short. He's not quite as tall as me yet, but he's getting there. He'll definitely be taller than me. And he's big.
And how old is he?
He's what?
How old is he? 11?
Yeah, he's going to be 12 in June. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not much taller either, and Talia's 13, and she's already my height, if not
Yeah.
maybe a little bit taller.
Yeah.
And my 17-year-old is 6'1" and has the size 13 shoe.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from because I'm not tall. I'm 5'6".
Yeah. I used to be 5'8", but I'm old now and I'm 5'7".
Yeah, so I might be 5'5" actually because I'm shrinking. It happens, Bucky. Be prepared. When you get old,
What's that?
you just start to shrink.
Oh yeah, probably already have. I think I
No,
told you 6 foot yesterday, and I thought to myself, I was like, no, it's probably like 5'11" now.
Uh-huh.
With back problems.
Yep, it's all coming.
Yeah.
Shoulder
My
problems.
daughter's going to be 17 next month. In about a month, my daughter's going to be 17. She's like, she's already been driving now. She has her license. She'll take the car independently sometimes now. And we're going to be looking at her at a college that she might want to go to and all this stuff. It's like, it's crazy, man.
That is crazy. I don't know. My son still has one more year of high school, so he hasn't quite delved into that, but he definitely has to think about it this summer. Like going into the school year, he has to kind of have an idea of the direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My daughter's got one more year too. She's going to be a senior. So
okay,
dude, it's so fast how the school year is coming to an end rapidly too.
Yeah, it feels like it just started.
I love.
Feels like they just started, but it also feels like the winter took forever to go past. It felt like I was magnet fishing in the ice for eons.
I had a great winter. I really, really had a great winter because we never have this much ice locally anymore in decades. And I really, I felt like it was like a big gift to me to be able to fish so much this year.
Yeah. Fine.
Bucky, dude,
it never gets that cold at all in Kansas, does it? What is the coldest it gets in Kansas?
Oh, it gets negative 15, 20.
Oh, really?
And it feels like negative 30. We get it all, man. We get everything cold to hot. It gets up to 115 sometimes.
Right.
But you don't get that cold. You don't get that cold that stays cold consistently for long enough period.
It changes. It'll be cold for a week, and then the next week it'll be in the 70s, and then
we're getting a couple months of that, dude.
And that's a place when you do have ice, it's very dangerous, and I'm sure a lot of people fall through. There's a lot of emergencies.
Oh yeah, yep. They just found a body not too far from here in a lake.
Hello, Mandy. I don't think I saw you sneak in. Maybe you did earlier. Maybe you're just lurking. But hi again.
So Bucky, I did that live stream the other day during the day, and I was getting all my fishing stuff in order. And I got my little telescopic pole, my birthday pole, with the reel and everything. I got that in its bag with a whole variety of lures and everything. I have that thing completely ready to go. They're in my backpack, gone for one of these days when I go walking. So
awesome, man! I hope you catch a record fish with that pole.
I don't think I won't. I don't think I won't. I think I will. I think it's inevitable.
I think I can.
I'm so tired of it all. What else is new?
I wish our true winter. Oh, here comes Wayne. Wayne,
look at that. There you go, Wayne.
Do that. Thank you.
Nice.
Happy Thursday. I appreciate that, Wayne.
See, it's all ready to go. Boom. I can't
wait. There you
go. Brand new.
Bucky got that magnet, and when he bought it, he told me it was on sale for, what did you say, like $150?
Yeah,
and that's
like $165 total.
That's exactly the kind of magnet I want to get. But I have many things I love to do, and I can't spend money on everything. And
buddy, literally, if we go magnet fishing, okay, you're gonna have your choice. So now I have the battle magnet, which I use as the main one, but I now have.
You say I have my choice, but honestly, like, I'm gonna try to take whatever magnet you want to use, and you'll say no. I'm gonna do it out of spite, though.
You can't have that one though, so it's not even like an option. So here are your options though. I have the Magnetar cube, which I've only used like a couple times, but I just got the Kratos cube. That was what I won on Jay's channel.
What are you doing Saturday? I want to throw your Magnetar cube on Saturday. We'll go live and make videos and dance and sing, do funny, silly things. Oh my God, we'll eat burgers.
I'm definitely working. I'll call them and ask them if I can go in.
I'm on call. I'm on call.
Yeah, I'm on call.
Yeah.
That's absolutely awesome, Wayne. Thank you. Yeah, but I want to try the Hyperion though, because I do like using the cube. I do like the flat side of it.
Yeah, I've
For
heard
that,
those do well.
for signs, like which I got in this last video, it kept sliding off. And if it was one of the cubes, it wouldn't have slid off at all. It would have just grabbed that sign, and I would have been able to pull it all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
That sign looked like it was obviously in there for a little while, but it could have been in there for too long. Talk about the one from your premiere tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was still
think
pretty bright.
it's
but it was
probably
dirty.
no more than 2 years. It couldn't
Yeah.
be in there that long.
Right.
It didn't have a lot of stuff growing on it. It was slimy, but didn't have anything didn't have crud built up yet.
Which cube do you have? Do you have the smaller cube or the big cube?
I have both small ones. The Magnetar's just regular cube, and then the Kratos Hyperion is like the smaller of the cubes. The
I wanted to
Prometheus
wait for that the big one, the 4,000-pound cube. I wanted to wait for it, but it's still sold out, and I was like, I need a new magnet. I got to get a magnet. So
yeah, I saw James from Let's Get Magnetic was using it in Salem, and it's 9 pounds. It's
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to throw that for 2 hours.
My big magnet.
No kidding. Yeah, your shoulders. Oh.
My big magnet is something like that. I have a big double-sided magnet. I don't know what kind it is or what strength. It's a good strong magnet, but it weighs about 10 pounds.
Yeah. I don't know how you throw that thing around, dude. It's gigantic.
You probably have like 2,000
pounds
on each side.
Dude, that day I got that 12 gauge when I first went out there magnet fishing for a day. Dude, I threw that thing, threw it pretty far, threw it for like 3 hours straight. It took me, I don't know, at least more than that, because it took me at least 3 hours to get that stupid thing in once I knew I was on to something because it kept coming off. Oh my God.
Right. So that thing weighed a lot and it didn't stick to anything.
Yeah. I mean, it sticks okay. I think it's very old. It's very rusty, it's chipped. Right. Had it for a long time, Brockton gave it to me. When I first met Brockton, he gave it to me so I could try magnet fishing. And I've had it ever since. I've had it for like 2 years. And I got that 12 gauge on. When we go on magnet fishing, I bring the big heavy one I have, and it works okay. I don't think it's as strong. I don't think it's as strong as even a small like the one Bucky was just showing,
360, which one you can't go wrong.
What's that?
Which one was that you just had? Is that a Titan?
Brute Boss 360.
The Brute Boss. So it's the 3500, right?
Yeah, 3500.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's basically the same thing. The battle magnet I have, dude, is basically the same thing as a Brute Boss. I think they use the same manufacturer.
That's exactly what I've been wanting too. It's very similar to what the is it the Artemis?
Probably similar to that or closer. Yeah.
They're a little different. They Brute cases theirs differently, I believe.
Same thing with these. It's a thicker edge.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. And
I like it. I like it a lot.
Bryce's company, Battle Magnets.
Yeah.
How much is that one?
I think the kit for the 35 that pull is like $249 on his website. It's pretty much like the same as what they're selling it for too.
But if you just get the magnet, I just bought the magnet and that was it. It was $150. So I didn't get rope or anything. I already have that.
It's probably close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
Probably the same manufacturer is buying from them or something.
That's what I think it's from.
Yeah.
Is that they definitely have the same distributor. I don't know where Kratos gets theirs from, but it looks nothing like.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely different.
And I do like the Magnetar's cubes, but I don't like their 360s. I've had no luck with them. They've either exploded or like swollen up inside of the covers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my that Kratos I had, my Titan, I tried to take the cover off to put on a color cover. Like, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that because I'd already used that magnet. But somebody talked me into it. And I was like, yeah, that would be cool. But I shouldn't have done it. Now my cap is like filled up with metal and gunk and.
So what you're saying is this new cover I just got for my Titan, because it's beat up, that I should not put it on.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to do it, but I don't want to tell
How
you.
much does the Titan weigh? How much does the Titan weigh?
The Titan weighs.
It's lighter than a Brute Boss.
Yeah, it's like maybe like 4 pounds because I think the Boss or whatever is like 5 pounds.
Is the Brute Boss is the one you just got, right? That you just showed us, Bucky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how much does that weigh?
6 to 7, I think.
Really?
I'd have to look at the thing.
Really?
Okay.
That's heavy,
Yeah.
man. Cool.
Yeah, when I threw that Titan far, like I've been throwing the Brute Boss for years, a couple years, and I got that Titan and it was like, whoo, it's gone.
My 950 clamp is cool because you can whip it around all damn day long. Like you throw that thing forever, right? It doesn't weigh anything. It weighs 2 pounds. But on the downside is it's wicked incredibly wimpy and it won't stick to nothing.
Yeah. It's 950.
950
I'll
clamp.
go get a Arbor Freight magnet. No, I'm just kidding.
950 clamp. So it's basically it's got a 425 pound magnet on each side. So
Right.
Yeah.
It's not getting much of anything.
Yeah.
You know what though is you got to start somewhere. Like I remember when we first started magnet fishing, like the first magnet was 575 that we used forever, and it was just a single-sided Brute 575.
I think I spent $30 on my first magnet off Amazon and lost it first day.
We didn't lose these, but we got really frustrated because we would start getting stuff and we're like, it's just not coming, you know? Like, and as soon as we started upgrading to like the next magnet and we went out magnet fishing, now we're getting the stuff that we knew right where it was because the other magnet couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta go to bed.
It was game changer.
Nate, thanks for having me up, buddy. And Bucky, good to see you. I gotta go to sleep.
It's actually good too,
night,
man. I appreciate the fact that you came and chatted for a little while, but it's actually 9 o'clock, so I think I'm just going to end it completely anyways.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Shane comes up next anyways, and it's about 3 minutes before his thing, so that's a perfect break point.
All right, everybody in chat, good to see you all. Take care.
Appreciate Bucky and Buddy. Adios, dudes.
Thanks for having me.